got the Garmin Approach S60. What have we got in the box? We've got a watch, and we've got some user information about licensing agreements and an instruction manual in about 25 different languages, and not much information in the instruction manual. So first we'll put the watch together, and the watch band easily just clips in with a little clip there on the rung. Click, and the other one, click. Okay, so we have 3 buttons on the side of the watch. The top watch is the menu button. You press that to start an activity. The middle button is a select button, and the bottom button is a back button. It will always take you back to the main screen. The top button, the menu button, if we push that, it brings up our main menu for our activities. The main activity for this watch is golf, but we do have other activities at the bottom. If we push these at the bottom, we get a list of activities. We can organise the list of activities in our Garmin Connect web interface. If we press the back button, we will just go back to the watch. An important step with this watch is to pair it to your mobile phone. Yes, this watch can receive messages from your phone while you're out on the golf course without having to have your phone volume turned up, so you don't annoy your playing partners with ringtones. The first step is to push the middle button and scroll down with your finger to the Settings tab. Once in Settings, go down to Phones. Then scroll down to Pair Phone. Then on your mobile phone, go to your settings of your Bluetooth and select Approach S60. It will ask you for a PIN. The PIN number has appeared on the watch, and you can now enter that into your phone to pair the 2 items together. The watch and the phone are now connected. Pressing the back button will take the watch back to the clock. An important thing with the Approach S60 is having the battery charged. If we press the middle button, it will tell us the battery charge and how long we have got left. To charge the watch, all we need to do is connect the USB plug into the back of the watch, and then plug it into a USB device like a computer, and the watch will start charging. When the battery is fully charged, you'll get approximately 2 weeks worth of just wearing it as a watch, or you'll get 2 rounds of golf using it as a GPS device. The Approach S60 allows you to modify your watch face. Going into the settings, we can select watch face, scroll up, and select a watch face we like. An important part in setting up the Approach S60 watch is having a Garmin Connect account. Once you've registered and set up your Garmin Connect account, you can then set up your device. Here, you will be able to add your Approach S60 watch to your Garmin Connect account. Once you've done that, you'll need to do a few things for your watch. You'll need to go into your settings on your account to set up items such as your golf distance units, whether it be meters or yards, in metric, and you can also set your time formats and your number formats, and also importantly, select your language. Once you've done that, the next step will be to go to your gear. If you go to gear, you can set up some golf clubs. The Garmin Connect through the Approach S60 watch will keep track of all of your scores and all of your club selections, and you'll be able to do this by setting up your golf clubs. In your golf clubs, you can select a club by adding gear. You can add a golf club. You can add a 3-iron. You can give it a nickname like Hit It Hard. Once you've saved this, it will appear in your list of 3-irons. Here I have one I call Tap Out. When doing my scoring out on the course, if I tap the ball out from the trees and I don't want my 3-iron statistics being affected, I select that club. You can also remove your gear by removing it, and you'll be prompted to ensure you want to remove it. Another section in the Garmin Connect is your dashboard. Going to your golf dashboard will take you back to your screen, which gives you your statistics of shot putts per hole, your fairways hit, your rounds played, your average score, your best score, and your longest drive. Now, I don't think that's quite right. I don't think I've ever hit the ball 981 meters. If we go over here to the Golf tab, and bring up the dashboard, we go to the Golf tab, we can see Scorecards. If you highlight a scorecard, you will see holes where you have hit the fairway, hit it right, or hit it straight, and you'll also get your greens in regulation and how many putts per green. If you need to edit this, you can click on the hole, and the Garmin Connect will give you a great outline of where your shots were played, which club you used, and where it went to. If you wanted to edit a shot, you can come here, and here we have no club selected. We could edit the club, and we could choose a gap wedge, save this. just go back. And if we want to edit our scorecard, we click on the hole, and we can see the outlay of the hole. It shows us the distance our drive went, then our second shot to the green, and 2 putts. If we have a shot unknown, we can edit this, edit the club. We can select a club suitable, and now that club has been recorded. As you can see from the Garmin Connect dashboard, there are many other options. If you wear your watch at night, it can track your sleep. It will tell you you've had 1 hour of deep sleep, 7 hours, 5 hours of light sleep, and awake for a minute. I don't think this is the most important part of the watch, but then again, some people like this stuff. At the golf course, press the top button and select golf. The watch will now locate the GPS satellites to find your club. If you've played at your club before, just press skip and it will search the courses. It's found my course and now it will load my course. It will ask me, do I want to keep score? Tick, and select which tees you are going to play from. It will now load up the first hole. If you are going to tee off from a different hole, you can drag the pointer around to the hole which suits where you are teeing off from. Now the watch will ask me which club I have used. I have teed off with my 3-wood. We scroll through, find the club, and we select the club. As we walk to our ball, the distance to the hole continues to come down. The top number with the green circle indicates how far we have just hit our last shot. As we continue to walk towards the hole, that number increases. Now we've come down to the ball, we can see I've hit the ball 213 metres. I have 154 metres left to the middle of the green. If I tap the screen, it will tell me if the hole is uphill with the upward facing triangle, downhill if it was a downward facing triangle, and a square if the ground was flat. Tap to get rid of that, because that's not allowed in competition use. The watch has just asked me which club I have hit. I select the 7-iron and then proceed to the green. Keeping score, the watch will now ask me what my score was. I've had 4 strokes, I've had 2 putts, and I hit the fairway in the middle. We now move on to the next hole. Sometimes changing the watch band will match your shirt. For those fashion-minded golfers. You see, blue is my favourite colour, so the blue shirt and the blue watch band, what a treat. we find ourselves in the rough and we don't know where the hole is, this watch has a great feature. We push the top button and we press this icon here. This icon will then show us pointing to the direction of the hole and the distance. So we know the hole is 72 meters in that direction. When we've finished the round, hit the top button, we hit end, and if we want to save the score we can, but if we don't want to, we go up, hit discard, and hit discard, and the scorecard is gone.